These people don't know they mess with the wrong person. I mean, they mess with the whole country because see as VDM, small VDM, see as he block road, who's small? See as he block road. Only VDM, I'm block this guy. Yes, yes, free VDM, see as he block road. They mess with the freaking wrong person. He has done nothing wrong. Free VDM, free VDM. Yeah, see, oh, VDM, I'm block this road, oh. You see? VDM don't block road. VDM don't block road. You see? VDM don't block road. VDM don't block road. VDM, free VDM. You see? Free VDM. You see? VDM don't block road. VDM don't block road. You see? VDM don't block road. VDM don't block road. VDM, free VDM. You see? Free VDM. VDM is not a thief.
Breaking news, many GTBank are in panic, their branches. There is an ongoing protest for VDM. As I'm speaking now, very dark man, Martin Otse, the influencer and person that all Nigerians know as a very dark man. There is an ongoing protest for him after he was arrested last week. Nigerians have said that free VDM or this bank that they arrested him in, they are no longer going to patronize that bank again. What else to say this morning? Nigerians are protesting for VDM, as I'm already speaking.
All right, good morning, everyone. But first of all, before the protest happened, there are some underground matters that has been going on.
Like what?
Thank you very much. Now, VDM, before VDM go down to GTBank, where the mother's bank, he dropped a video where he made mention of where he is going to, and I believe that is where EFCC picked the information from. It is not GTB that told the EFCC to come and arrest him. That is by the way. And also, it can also happen in another way, because on that same video, VDM criticized GTBank. He made mention of a lot of things concerning GTBank. He told people that GTBank is a bad bank, that he himself will stop patronizing them. So now when he went to the bank, he went there peacefully, no fight, because there was a video that was dropped of the activities that happens in the bank. There was nothing happens in the bank. He did his transaction and he left. Now there is this rumor that people are saying that they arrested him inside the bank, and other people are saying that he was being arrested outside the bank. Which one should we believe? Now that was what prompted the CCTV video clips that was being dropped by the bank, but that also does not give us the main information. Now what happened in the CCTV? We saw in the CCTV that he left the bank and he came outside. That was where they arrest him. That was where they arrest him. Now come to talk about the protest that is happening. The protest has been issued since yesterday that we should gather at Abuja EFCC office, and also some people will be gathering at GTBank office at Abuja for this same protest. So I don't see anything happening in that protest. I believe that this same protest cannot solve the issue?
If foreigners cannot solve the issue, what is going to solve the issue?
Thank you very much. The only thing that can solve the issue is if Tinubu himself, as the federal government, as the president, as the commander-in-chief, the president of this country, if he himself can stand up and say no to what EFCC is doing to all these journalists. This is not the first time they are arresting the journalists, and there's a link between GTBank, EFCC, and journalists. Remember, 2 years ago, 4 journalists were being arrested linked with this same GTB issue, if you remember, and the same case that was being mentioned is the same thing they will be mentioning concerning Very Dark Man. And don't forget that those people have not been released up to now.
Because many people are saying that GTBank, they are deducting their money anyhow, and VDM made up video that his mother collected some amount of money.
Okay.
Now, money was deducted. We saw a man the other day in our area there. The man said he had 20,000 in his bank account, but then that money left. This man almost slumped and died. What do you think that should be done by the federal government against the banks? I mean, not only that bank, many banks too. They are deducting Nigerian people's money.
Thank you very much. Now, this is it. This is it. This is not the first time that GTB will withdraw money from someone's account. And I believe that this money are being used to run other businesses.
Like what other businesses?
Thank you very much. Even Central Bank of Nigeria is still having issue with this bank. I believe there is a particular amount of money that should be remitted to Central Bank, and they are unable to remit this money. And this is what prompted them to be taking the money out of their customers' account overnight and remit it, because they believe that by the time the customer requests for this money, they will also take the money from another account to pay the person. So they know the way they are doing the transaction. But that is not where I'm going to. That's not where I'm going to. GTBank, I won't say is a bad bank, and I won't say is a good bank, but I believe that if they did not stop this thing that they are doing, this transaction that they are doing, this would mark the end of this bank. It will mark the end of the bank. Now it was being told that someone used this woman's VDM NIN, yes, or verification NIN, to take money from GTB. How is their bank security? How will someone use another person's identity to withdraw or to take loan from the bank, and they won't be aware of it? Don't you think there's a shady act, there's a shady assignment in that area? Why will you say, okay, I didn't come to your bank, and you are now deducting the money from my account? Okay, I collect my salary today, you are not deducting a sum of amount of money from my salary. But I ask, I am not the one that took the loan. Who does that? That was what prompted VDM to make that video that he is coming down to the bank. And up till now, they are still unable to settle the issue. It is what on process of settling the issue, that was where the arrest happened.
Let's there's another angle to it. It has not becoming like a tribal angle. Okay. Yoruba and Igbos are now fighting themselves. Okay. But VDM is from Edo State. Yeah. Why do you think that tribalism is now people? Once again, many people from the north are very happy that that VDM tackled Sultan of Sokoto before. What do you have to say about this?
Thank you very much. It has been the reason why it looks as if it's a tribal argument or a tribal misunderstanding is because EFCC has always been putting their eyes on the Igbo. If you discover that right from 3 months ago to this month, those people that EFCC have been arresting are the Igbos. E-Money was being arrested, Casey was being, all these people that have been having issue with EFCC, they are Igbo. And VDM is this man that anyone is not that, okay, assuming it is a Yoruba person that was being arrested by this same EFCC, he is going to come out to come and say it, but he is yet to see, you understand, he's yet to see a Yoruba person in that shoe. So if he sees that person in that shoe, he's going to come out and speak on that person also. So people that have been saying that EFCC is biased, he's always speaking against the Igbo people, he's always speaking concerning the Igbo people. No, they shouldn't say that. They shouldn't say that. This is what we call nature. As it happens, that is how he's bringing the video. If it happens to a Yoruba person, he's going to bring the video.
But many people are saying that VDM seems to be attacking the Yorubas nowadays, Yoruba institution. That GTBank is being owned by Yoruba. Is it Agbaje one name like that? Do you think that VDM is tackling GTBank because GTBank belongs to a Yoruba man?
No. That is it's just a coincidence. GTBank is the bank of VDM's mother. And this thing happens to VDM. It's just like, okay, I am helping people to get their money from people that rob them or people that scam them. This thing now happens to me, to my own mother. Don't you think I will take it up also? That is what happened. It's not that he purposely bring out GTBank. You understand? It happens to him. So he does not have any other choice than to call out the name. It is not the first time he's calling out the name. Remember this Chinese man that a Nigerian dude. You understand? He called out the Nigerian man. I think the person that drew the Chinese man is a Yoruba. He called out the person also. You understand? Remember, there's another case also. This celebrity, this foreign celebrity also. He helped the person. Now remember, there's this woman that came out. This Oyibo woman. We don't know where the woman came from. We don't know who the woman is. But this woman said something. He said he gives the EFCC GTBank 48 hours to release very dark man, or else, what is your else? That the US military will take it over. The US military will come down to Nigeria and take over. Do you see that happening?
Oh no, who made the statement?
This woman is called the woman with the big bag. With the big bag. That's I think that's the acronym. That's the name they call the woman. It's viral. It's all over the internet. Even this man in Chinese, Mr. Rose, also said it. He said very dark man is a good man. He's a good person. Please free him, release him. So that is it. So if he is not being released after that 48 hours, that protest will continue. But I don't see that protest ending today. I don't see it ending this week. But Nigerian federal government are not ready to do their own right.
But then we've seen them different protests in Nigeria and has not changed anything. Do you think that this protest will really bring the government, make EFCC to release VDM as we are closing?
Hello. There are so many times that we've participate in protests like this in Nigeria. Remember the EndSARS. How does it end? You see how it ends. Massacre, killings everywhere. But we want Nigerians to make this protest to be like that EndSARS protest. I want Nigerians to make this protest to be like that. I believe that this protest will also be a sign that Nigerian youth are not sleeping. This protest will be a sign that Nigerian youth knows their rights. This protest will serve as what Nigerian youth knows what they are doing. This man is the only one that is speaking for the youth. He's the only one that is speaking for the rights of Nigerians. Why do you want to silence him? Why are you trying to silence this man? I can't do what this man is doing. You yourself, you can't do what he's doing. Now, someone stood up and said, yes, I want to be the voice of the country. I want to be the voice of Nigeria, and you're trying to silence him. That is what prompted the protest. People stood up for him. If I can't stand up and be saying, yes, you are a thief, you are corrupt, then let me stand for that man that is fighting for corruption, that is fighting for the citizen.
If that will come and join APC, I wonder, even if you are begging, but there is something I want to pass a message here. Who oppose them and no amount of your begging. You started going to church. You started going to church. Who are you trying to deceive? You cannot fool us. His tenure is about to expire. So he's looking for a way, if he can draw people's mind to his side. But the fact remains that Igbos can never let go all that you have committed against the Igbos, against your people, because of your selfish political gain. You cannot use us and do trade by barter and expect us to throw it into the gutter just like that. Although we would have thrown it into the gutter if there was no blood shed. If you play it as a wise game, as a wise man, and you did not sell us out, blood did not share, it is a game we can easily let it go. But those blood that was shared, Ikonso, the death of Ikonso is still in the heart of every Biafran, including me. So therefore, we can never welcome your apology. We can never admit your apology. We can never see you again, not even in the next war, as one of us, because you are a very big betrayer.
Ojuzo Kalu has also begged the Igbos to join the APC and support the development in the 2027 election. But then, we must tell our viewers that if you know Biafran evangelist, this one that is speaking very well, you know him that he always gives energy and everything. But like I said in the intro, he's down under the weather, he's typhoid and everything. Then, like I tell my viewers, if you have anything to support or something, so that we can bring back, we know in Nigeria, we know how things are, to bring back his good health, we are going to appreciate that. Ojuzo Kalu has also begged the Igbos that it is time to join the APC and support President Bola Tinubu. Do you think that the Igbos will ever join the APC?
Igbos, that is, I've already said, Igbos is not seeing APC as their party. The party that Igbos know is Afghan. Yes, that is Igbo party. We are seeing APC as a Fulani Yoruba party. So it is Afghan that we know, and the Labour, that is the party we know as the Igbo party. And Ojuzo Kalu, yes, you are pleading, your own, can easily be understood. Because I could remember during your tenure, you sponsored and you financed Enyimba, and they won CAF Champions League back to back in your tenure. I vividly recall. But you've not gone as far as, betraying the entire people of the Igbos, the Biafrans, to sell them out, to sell their life, and to share their blood, because of a plate of meat. But like I said, Ojuzo Kalu, 80 years, beside what I have said in football, I use as an example, beside the Enyimba, can you mention one thing again you did for a whole 80 years for the benefit of the people? The same Abia State you rule 8 years is the state that somebody is now just 2 years. Go and see the transformation. What 8 years could not do is what 2 years has done better. So the only person I know, and that is why they are dragging him to join APC, is Dr. Alex Oti. That is the only person in that Igbo governance. I know that, your work speaks for you. The man has done a lot. He has acquired credit to his egos. So he's the only person that we, the Igbos, the Biafrans, are looking at now as somebody that have us at heart, who meant well for us. And I see the man the other day, he said that is, okay where he is, that he is satisfied from remaining Labour Party. And 2027, Abia State remains Labour, except the man decamp. But if he decamp, I know he will definitely draw souls to himself. Because
I don't know if I got APC they are threatening Alex Oti. The 6th citizen of Nigeria is Benjamin Kalu, an Igbo man from Abia State. He has said that Alex Oti is performing well, but I must honor President Bola Tinubu with Abia governor position. He said that APC will take over Abia State in 2027. What do you have to say about that?
Benjamin Kalu, Deputy Speaker, you are here in Lagos speaking, in the house speaking. You will not tell us, and you will not be there tell us or instruct us on what to do. The years has gone where you politicians will come, especially in that Aba, now to come and fool people. You understand? We have made our choice, we are choosing our man. And that our man is Dr. Alex Oti. No amount of your threat can change our mind. Alex Oti is our man. Whichever way you come up with in 2027, we are ready. We are prepared to pursue you back to Lagos. Yes, because you cannot dictate for us. You can't tell us what to do. This is a man. See, Benjamin Carlo, what have you done? What have you contributed for the development of the Southeast as the 6th person in the country? In your own community, what have you contributed? You are just selfish and self-centered person, and you are there ranting. Baba, if you feel that Alex Oti is gentle, it's not gentle. Even if he is, his man is on the ground, ready to sacrifice for Alex Oti. See, you don't need and you don't have to be forcing somebody or threatening somebody to join your party. If you do well, a good market is sell himself. Yes, a good market is sell himself. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what have you done? Which contribution what have you contributed to the development and the progress of Nigerians? Nothing. You are just there, bribing and giving money. Everything is not about selfishness. Let the work you do speak for you. If you do well, you don't need to threaten anybody. You don't need to force anybody. People will be jumping up, clapping for you. People will be ready without offering them anything, ready to die for you. Why are you bribing people, trying to buy people over because you want to win an election? What is the guarantee you have that come 2027 the Nigerians are going to vote for you with this system of your governance? Could it work?
So finally, as we are close, like I said, my viewers, Biafra Evangelist is sick, and as you can see from his voice, you know, he can be very energetic, always energetic. You can hear his voice now that he's speaking kind of low. It's not the weather, he's very sick, and you can do something. But then, let's close with this. In one word, even if Uzodinma goes to church like he did during Good Friday, will the Igbos ever forgive Uzodinma?
Never. And I repeat again, never.
What did Uzodinma did for the Igbos that it seems that only him and the Igbos don't really accept?
Igbos have suffered a lot in the hand of Uzodinma. Igbos have lost their many breadwinners. Igbos have lost their children. Parents have lost their children. Children have lost their parents. You understand? They have lost all because of what? Selfishness of Uzodinma.